Hey, Dr. Dearing here. I want to introduce you to the mindfulness walk. So it is a very simple walk. It is a way for us to check in on our body, our environment around us, and placing ourselves in this moment. And so tuning out everything that is a stressor, a distraction, a problem that you're trying to solve. Any of those things we want to try to just sit aside for a moment. Perhaps every time you take a mindfulness walk, it will help you to come back to those problems and those distractions and kind of solve them and live in a place of deeper meaningfulness and fulfillment, right? So we need to practice things that fuel our mind, and this is definitely one of those things that can be very helpful in fueling your mind and giving you the fire to engage with life. So our desires, our aspirations are all out there. Maybe seems like they're beyond us at times, but your ability to come check in with yourself and to check in with those aspirations and those desires is something that makes you a powerful living being. And just know that and spend time nourishing that, and you will definitely have significant rewards by checking in on yourself, and you can do that with a mindfulness walk. So let's think about the mechanics of the mindfulness walk. I want to first check in on my toes because they'll be carrying me. Check in on my heels because I'm going to be landing on them as I walk. I want to think about my torso and my shoulders and my head and neck. And I want to bring my shoulder blades back and lift my chest and get into a powerful posture so that my breath is easier to take in and out, so that my head can sit straight over top of my shoulders, my hips, and my ankles. I want a slight bend in the knee. I want a little bit of play in the knees. And I want to rock forward on my toes, back on my heels, with those shoulders back, the chin tucked, and just feel my body in that position. And then as I'm doing that and I'm starting to engage in this practice of mindful walking, I want to think about my surroundings. I want to think about my breath. And I want to just engage those three things: my body, my breath, and my surroundings in my mind. Put out all the distractors and tune in to maybe the sounds of the birds. Nature is nourishing and healing, and so if we can do this in the midst of nature, that's great. If you're in the city, try to do this in a walk in the park, but you can definitely do it walking down the side of a busy road if you can tune your mind into this mindfulness walk. So as we learn to practice this, it feels a little funky, might seem like it's not worthwhile, but I absolutely assure you that it is worthwhile, and if you can practice it every day, great. So I've checked in on my feet, I know where my balance is. I'm going to start by taking a step. So when I take that first step, I want to feel my heel strike, my knee bend, and my body come over top of my foot. I could stand here on one leg, and then I'm going to swing through. I want to feel my arms swing as I walk evenly. I want to feel my head bobble a little bit as I walk. So as I go, I'm going to just start out by checking my shoulders, taking big deep breaths, knowing where my feet are landing, observing the environment around me, really tuning in to the markings of that tree and the little interesting branches and the shapes that are made on the trees, and looking up into the tops of the trees, thinking about that bird that's flying. Maybe appreciating the geese that are over here in the pond for a moment. And as you tune into that environment, think about nourishing yourself. Think about this moment in time to be still, kind of quiet, not really trying to think about those aspirations or dreams, but just knowing that as you walk and you're connecting yourself and grounding yourself in this moment, then you're absolutely going to improve your ability to go after those dreams and aspirations just by simply fueling yourself every day. So thinking all about your place in the environment, you're here on the earth, and you are taking a moment to appreciate all of that in this present moment. The present moment is made up of the past and the future. And so getting our mind wrapped around just being still and letting go of the distractions, breathing for a moment, It will help to reduce stress in a significant way. It's great for your mind and growing your spirit, essentially. So take that practice with you and develop it. Do the mindful walk in different places. Try to make sure that it's novel and you're not always taking the same route, looking at the same things. Increase your body's ability, your mind's ability to do this mindfulness in every single moment throughout the day when you can. It can be a 2 or 3 minute walk. You can be doing this in your office chair at home, but thinking about your place and just being, breathing, and moving. All right, so I hope that helps, and there's many more educational videos like this on our channel, so stay tuned. All right.